Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our public seminar. All of you who have given up a Friday night to gain some powerful insights on the road towards our ultimate aim, that is the amendment of law by petition. Now, before we proceed, I'd like to invite on stage Nathanael Lim, President of the SMU Law Society. The Society has kindly hosted us tonight, for which we are extremely grateful. And if Nathanael would like to come up here and say a few words. Thank you.
Our distinguished panelists, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, a very good evening. On behalf of the Singapore Management University School of Law Society, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you, to our campus this evening. And it's indeed a pleasure to be co-hosting this seminar with the No to Rape team, and to have all of you here tonight. As the co-host in kindly assisting the NTR team, they have been kind enough to spare me a few minutes to introduce the SMU Law Society. While lawyers typically submit an 80-page document to court and call it a brief, rest assured my introduction will be short and sharp. The SMU Law Society has been functioning for a grand total of 2 years, since SMU first set up its law school in August 2007. Old as we are, the Society's objectives are similar to every other representative body, society or union, which is to represent the interests as well as to enrich the lives of our members. The vision of the SMU Law Society is to foster a loving community, to inculcate a sense of professionalism in our members, and to create an identity which we can be proud of. While we have many other activities, tonight's events falls under what we call inculcating a sense of professionalism. What does this mean? Inculcating a sense of professionalism includes the fact that we want our members to go past the textbooks, the comfortable SMU library, and to continue to stay relevant to the changes and realities in the legal fraternity. It is critical that all law students can appreciate how the law that we learn apply to real life situations and how they really affect the lives of people in the community. Tonight's event addresses exactly a fundamental issue in the law pertaining to marriage. A very real part of life that most, if not all of us, will go through. While the SMU Law Society's involvement does not necessarily represent our view on the topic of marital rape, allow me to share our views on this issue. In life there are two things which are always constant, change and death. In Singapore, maybe there are other areas which seem to be also very constant. While our common law rests on the certainty of precedents, we should always be ready to look, to reflect, and to critically analyze the laws that we have now, and question whether they remain applicable and relevant to our society today. If change is not a step that we choose to take, then raising awareness must be the first step that we take towards that direction at least. Our community and our people should be informed and aware of how the laws of today may affect their lives tomorrow. And therefore, as far as raising awareness is concerned, the SMU Law Society fully supports this seminar tonight. And after tonight, may all of us be better informed to decide where our law should go forward from here onwards. So I hope you enjoy the seminar tonight, and I wish all of you an enjoyable evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nathanael. Now, just a few little bits of administration just for the evening. We will have an intermission now, I think around about maybe 8 o'clock instead. So you'll have to wait to look at those mobile phones until then, I'm afraid. And we have, as you can see, 5 very esteemed speakers with us tonight, each who will present their information, which will be followed by 5 minutes of audience feedback. And at the end of the entire session, we'll also have, we'll throw the floor open to all of you, and you can ask your questions there. I would like to, we welcome all kinds of questions, but please be specific and address them to the particular speaker at that particular time of that session. I hope that makes everything clear for everyone. Okay. And once again, we'd like to welcome you towards Criminalising Marital Rape, organised by the No to Rape. Come on in, everyone. Yes, please. All right, sorry. organised by the No to Rape campaign with the kind assistance of the SMU Law Society. No to Rape is working to encourage the public to sign an online petition to the Prime Minister. At the moment, rape of a woman by her husband is not treated as rape by the Penal Code. The No to Rape petition calls for the law to be amended so that all kinds of rape are treated the same way under the law, as rape. No to Rape is a volunteer effort with a core team consisting of Wong Pei Chi, a bank officer, Jolene Tan, a charity worker with legal training, and Mark Wong, a freelance designer. They started considering the issues and performing background research following the Penal Code review in 2007. Began working on No to Rape in its current form in 2009 and launched the petition on the 1st of July 2009. And I'm sure you're asking, well, why? Simple question, a very important answer. Because everyone deserves protection from violence. Information, knowledge, and an open discussion, and that's why we're all here. And please allow me to introduce our esteemed panel, each who will present an essential angle to the cause, and ultimately which comes together in a hopefully 360-degree view of the issues at hand and the importance of the petition. Now, I hope all of our speakers have caught their breath. Everyone's had a very busy day. Dana, thank you very much for being here, all of you. Thank you. Our first speaker for today is Nathanael Lim. She is serving her third term as president of the Association of Women for Action and Research, AWARE. Dana is a published author, artist, and a part-time lecturer at La Salle SIA College of the Arts. Our second speaker for today is Benny Bond. He's the president of the Society Against Family Violence, a non-governmental organization. Trained as a family and marital therapist, he has spent over 20 years in counseling individuals, couples, and families, training and consultancy with organizations such as Counseling and Care Center, Fair U Counseling Center, and the Academy of Human Development. He is also a lecturer at the Department of Social Work at the National University of Singapore. Our third speaker for today is Chan Wing Cheong. He obtained an undergraduate degree from Oxford University and a master's from Cornell, both in law. He holds an associate professorship at NUS Law Faculty, where he teaches family law and criminal law. He is also a volunteer probation officer and a volunteer mediator with the Family Court of Singapore. We will have an intermission at that time, and then Brema will take over, and she will present her findings as an advocate for social justice. She's a former nominated member of Parliament, and today she leads Marua, thank you, Marua, Singapore Working Group for ASEAN Human Rights Mechanism. And our last and final speaker for the night is Siu Kam Hong, nominated Member of Parliament from January 2007 to July 2009. During the debate on the Penal Code amendments in October 2007, Kam Hong presented a petition bearing over 2,000 signatures and seeking to repeal Section 377A of the Penal Code.